really need, because they've been working for years, and just, performing in the clubs and getting the bookings and getting the coins is okay. But accolade from your community and from your people that are higher up than you, giving you awards for your hard work and showing that they see you, is something that's really needed in the gay community. And like they said, giving the gay community and the entertainers their flowers before you're dead. And then they go, oh, do you remember her? It's like, so these are things that is really needed. But back in the day in Fort Lauderdale, they used to have something called the Beasley Awards, the Miss Beasley Awards. And it used to be huge in Fort Lauderdale. And it was something like the Oscars. And once he died, he died because he was a boy, they stopped the awards. But it used to be well attended, and then they would raise that money and give to Center One, the AIDS Committee of Center One, or whatever it's called now, I don't know. And it was a big thing. And that you're doing great things. You're thinking like that. That's amazing. Thinking
that's what I mean, I think we as entertainers are in a position to take it to the next level. And for me, that is the next level. I mean, yeah, we do the national pageants and we get whoever wins, they have this and that. But an award show to recognize each and every one of us from all over the type of the world. I do see some things online, that they do as far as award show. But I guess my mind is much more further up there. I see it being a lot more bigger than that. I mean, like all the nominees arriving in limousines, a red carpet for them to walk down, photographers on the side taking pictures, or like you interviewing the nominees and stuff like that. That's where my head is at.
And that's where it should be, because that's exciting. And this is why I jump all over the place doing everything, because I want to make sure that Pronoun TV, they already know Stephanie Stevens. They know that they've either seen me or they've worked with me. And like I said, I want to know the world. And I push Pronoun TV everywhere. Even when you least likely expect it pops up. Because I think that it's really important for us to have a voice, a big voice. And what you're doing, it's great. I like the way you think, and that is a good thing. So I want to just say,
it's a business. It's a business for me. I mean, I enjoy performing and entertaining, but all in all, it's a business for me.
And that's the way it should be. So I want to say this to you, Miss Susan B. Whitney. It was great talking to you today. I got a great insight on you. I want you to leave us with some advice for the future of drag and drag queens, the entertainment art. What can you leave us with that you think is important for the young performers and the existing, the older performers that might not be on the same page?
What I can say for future entertainers or those thinking about, entertaining is that always be yourself. Only you know what makes you happy. And you want to be in a position to send love, receive love, give inspiration, as well as receive inspiration from other entertainers that that you feel are on the right path. I guess my biggest thing is, my motto is, to thy own self be true. Live in your truth, live in your moment. You only have one life to live, so why not live it making yourself happy by doing things that makes you happy? And being an entertainer and performing on the stage, if that's what you want to do, if you wake up in the morning feeling the music and want to perform and dance, or go to sleep want to feel the music and dance, then you were meant to be a dancer.
Well, I want to just say this to our audience out there. Today we had Miss Susan B. Whitney on the show, a young entertainer from Orlando, Florida. She works at Hamburger Mary's and she has big dreams about just being big business in the world of drag and also reminding us to give people their flowers while they're here. So the idea of a huge award show is something that she's working on. I think is a fantastic idea. I think I have learned a lot from Miss Susan B. Whitney, a world-class female impersonator. Um, she does such impersonations of Miss Tina Turner and Miss Whitney Houston, and she's impeccable and she has class. And looking at her here on the camera, I think she's very beautiful. I told her, I said, you look more beautiful here on the camera than what I see the videos. You look great, but in person you look beautiful. And she's given us her thoughts on where she thinks drag should go and advice to the young people. And I want to say to you out there from Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show, she's right. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be you. And I want to say thank you, Miss Susan B. Whitney. You're
Thank
beautiful. And I enjoyed talking to you.
I have
And
really enjoyed it. It has been amazing.
and
Thank you.
I'm sure we will see you again. And to our audience out there, thank you guys so much for supporting Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. And we will see you again, my friends. And remember, coming up soon is my That Girl from Orange County podcast on Spotify. You'll have to check that out. Maybe we'll have Susan drop by with a couple of other impersonators and give us her thoughts on whatever the conversation we plan on having. Until then, my friends, good night, everybody. Thank you, Hamburger Marys. Thank you, Miss Susan B. Whitney.
Thank you.
Hello, Orlando, and good night. Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone. Bye-bye.
That was great.